Welcome back to another episode of Theme Park Conductor. Today we are at the original Universal Studios park here in Orlando, and I love this grove. I love this arch. It reminds me of home a little bit, but on an upper upscale. We are going to be exploring this. One of the most favorite lands I'm excited for is Diagon Alley and Escape to Green Gods. I've been talking about this for years and years and years, so I can't wait. We're eating later today. We're eating at Lombard's Seafood and Grill. I can't wait to try that out. But just look at the grand scale of this. I'm looking past the camera, looking at City Walk. Their City Walk is so much different than ours. It's bigger, it's more vibrant, it's more exciting. But to be honest with you, Hollywood is trying to change our City Walk back to this nighttime entertainment that Orlando currently has. So I can't wait. And like I said in the past couple of videos I've done here at Orlando for the Universal side of our vacation, is the staff is so friendly here. The wait staff, just the team members in the parks, very helpful, willing to take pictures and talk to us. So that's absolutely amazing. I love it. But I want to show you guys literally right to the immediate left of this globe right here. They are building their version of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. So let me show you guys. So like I said, right over here, they're building the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. Right there, we have the Hard Rock Cafe, and it just looks totally different. Over there, you kind of have the old Nickelodeon studio. I could still see where it says Studio 19 on it. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Yep, Stage 19. That's where Nickelodeon was. I never came here to see that, but I've seen videos. It's crazy. And I love this canal. This canal kind of brings the kinetic energy to this park and City Walk and everything. Then off in the distance over there is Islands of Adventure. We did that the other day. Absolutely incredible. And then you can see here, their twosomes look so much better. And I've even heard the food tastes better than our twosomes here in Cali. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they changed menus, changed chefs, or what. But maybe they need to adapt more of Orlando standards over in Hollywood. Except for HHN though. HHN needs to stay the same as it is, because I do like the fact that we can film in the houses and you don't have to be media. But everything else, I would say we can adapt from Orlando. But I can't wait to walk in for my first time to the studios here in Orlando. So we're finally inside. We're about to scan our tickets. We got the Mardi Gras emblem behind us hanging below the arch. I can't wait. I've been waiting for this moment to check out everything the Studios Park has to offer and really do a deep dive comparison compared to Hollywood. I can't wait. All right, first impressions, my gosh, it looks awesome. We got this main Universal Studio store, which you always get, and you got so much to explore. I can't wait. This is gonna be fire. This is gonna be fire. This kind of reminds me of Hollywood. They got a car parked here. That's pretty cool. A yellow taxi cab. I love that. And then they have the Wicked here that I've seen only pictures. That's kind of crazy. Despicable Me. Again, another view of the Universal Studio Store, but they got so much going on here already. I know this is one of the oldest parks, but this is pretty awesome. And then they have the Today's Cafe. I haven't seen this yet. This is pretty awesome. We don't even have that. That's kind of cool. That's really, really, really cool. Wow, this is crazy. All right, so right in front of me, you got Tommy, you got George and Abby. But just kind of analyzing this, I definitely feel like I'm at home. You got Villain Con right here, which Wizard really wants us to try, so we gotta definitely try that if we can. I think we can though, because it has a low wait, so it's only 5 minutes, so we'll definitely get on that later. But this is pretty cool. This reminds me of home for sure. And I love being here with these guys. And then off in the distance, we're coming up on it, the NBC Tonight Show ride with Jimmy Fallon. We're gonna save that towards last, but I'm very curious to definitely walk the queue, because I actually went to New York years ago and we actually walked into the actual NBC studio lobby, and that was really cool. So that's definitely gonna remind me for sure, and I can't wait. And then I definitely want to show this, since we're walking past it anyway. We got a massive amphitheater out here, which is pretty fire. See, there I go again saying fire. But this is a big outdoor concert venue where they do concerts and stuff. And I don't know if many of you remember, they, like, literally behind this, stage, they used to have Rip Ride Rocket, the big loop behind this. But this is where they do concerts and stuff for, I think they do it for Mardi Gras, but they also do like concert series too here at the Studios Park. And this is pretty awesome, like by far. And I didn't realize how big this space is until now. It is crazy. But then you got some more Minion stuff right here, which is pretty cool. But as we walk more towards New York Street, I noticed something immediately. Their Coke style machines are not themed, they're just the regular red and white. But that's okay. I'm not nitpicky like that. But the one thing I'm excited to see, not ride, but just see in person, because again, my mom, she is from New York. She grew up in New York. And I went into the studio in Rockefeller Center, so to see this is pretty awesome. The building looks good. The building looks good. And then as we kind of go along here, you got New York Street, which is pretty cool. They got the Mardi Gras booths, which are pretty awesome. Some of the props from Mardi Gras. Let's take a look at that real quick. We got the Mardi Gras, which is pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. And you got some more over here, which is pretty cool. They really go all out for the theming. I love it. But here it is, the Jimmy Fallon ride. We're going to ride this towards the end, but it's pretty cool to see it. And to see Saturday Night Live and the NBC building is pretty awesome. This is pretty cool. But I do agree, the ride is kind of weird, but it's cool to see the building though. It definitely does fit the New York theme. Hey, this looks familiar. We're about to open our Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. I can't wait, because back home we actually were able to, content creators were able to go into the load station and see the ride vehicles, see the entire load station. So I can't wait to ride it, but I'll have to definitely come back and watch this and ride this for sure. And then there's a lot of commotion on going down here as well. We got like one of these mummy characters just hanging out, greeting people, which is pretty awesome. Just the whole feel of this. George was absolutely right though. This does feel like home to me. It does. And there's George right there. There he is, the man, myth, and legend. George, what do you think about this? So I was just telling everybody that they just debuted the load station, the ride vehicles to our West Coast content creators as kind of like a media thing. Are you excited to ride the one back home?
Absolutely. I mean, I am excited for the one out here because it is going to be, there's going to be subtlety differences because of the design of where the coasters are going.
Sure.
But I can't wait for our one to be finally open. It's going to be the first of its kind.
Yeah.
And this one will shortly follow after. But I think after it opens, I feel like they're going to like put a rush on this.
Yeah.
Because I feel like since they already have kind of like a baseline of what they're doing.
Sure.
I think they're going to go, and Universal's notorious for going fast in general.
Yeah.
But I think that they won't have to worry about the hillsides.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to really hit the ground running.
Well, see, it's interesting too, because when you look at it, they Bio Reconstruct, which is huge out here, they've actually showed track pieces for this new coaster in the staging area at Epic Universe. Mm-hmm. So they're way ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
So I can't wait.
I think honestly it says coming 2027. I think honestly it's going to be in early 2027 after the holidays of 2026.
Oh, by far, by far. So we got some more Mardi Gras stuff. This is fire. This looks so cool. This is going to be our first time experiencing Mardi Gras here at Universal Orlando and just being here in general, so it's kind of like a double win. But I love this. Oh my gosh, I've never been to New Orleans, but this is going to be awesome. I can't wait. And again, just some of the architecture that's going into this is crazy. I love the building structure and everything. And then you got the mummy right there, which their facade looks wicked. It looks awesome. And then, like I said earlier, we have a guy on stilts kind of entertaining everybody, which is kind of cool. Let's see if we could get him. Let's see if we could get him real quick. He's scaring people. I love it. I love it. Here we go. There he is. He's pointing at me. I love it. I love it. That is so cool. I think the mummy facade looks so much better here.
Oh yeah, it is. It's. I think even the ride's better.
Oh geez, wow. This is so cool. Seeing the car and the Blues Brothers here. This is awesome. That's cool. Okay, this is cool. They have the female and the guy out. That is so cool. That's awesome. No, God, no. It's too restricted. That is so freaking cool. There they go. That is so cool. The Blues Brothers right there. That is so cool. Okay, I have to say, this Fast and Furious Supercharged variant is humongous. No wonder why they want to get rid of it. First, I've heard the ride is not great. The team members know it, but the footprint looks huge. But then looking out to the lagoon, again, I love the lagoon feature in these parks out here in Orlando, and we're walking through San Francisco, which is pretty awesome, I have to say. This is pretty cool. I love this. I love this so much. This is cool. And here's their own version of Fisherman's Wharf. I love this. Oh, there you go. I love that. That is pretty awesome. Got the real Fisherman's Wharf right there. That is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. We got this building. So far, this Studios Park here in Orlando definitely reminds me 100% of the studios back home, but it kind of co-mingles with the backlot where they film a lot, where the tram goes. All these buildings, again, all these boats. This is awesome. This is incredible. I love this. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. And I see King's Cross Station in the foreground over there. I can't wait to experience that. So when I started the video earlier, Lombard's Landing is where we're going to be eating a little while, and I can't wait to try it. It looks amazing. I love seafood. Shout out to Magical Hops, because he knows that I'm not allowed to have a sushi menu for all you can eat sushi, but I'm excited to try this by far. I can't wait. So we got the exit to Fast and Furious Supercharged, but they got the cars, and it's cool that you could get up close and take pictures. And you got a classic Corvette right here, which is pretty awesome. I love this. I know my dad would love this. He loves classic cars. Oh yeah, that's so cool. And then you got the Dodge Challenger right here, which is pretty awesome. The Dodge Challenger, I want one of these. Go ripping around the roads. I love it. It's so cool. And then you kind of have like the studio lights on the trellis, so it kind of gives you that vibe, which is pretty cool. All right, folks, I am finally in front of King's Cross Station. Something I've been also wanting to come to Hollywood, and later on today we're going to be riding the Hogwarts Express, which I've been talking about forever, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to ride the Hogwarts Express. It'll be another item off my bucket list. But then when we go across the bay here, look at the Simpsons land. I know they're getting rid of it, but my gosh, that's crazy. Wow. And they definitely have the vibe here for Harry Potter. Oh, they have the night bus. Look at this. Oh my gosh. The night bus. I love it. Wow. And then they got a wonderful fountain. This is cool. Look at this. That's cool.
What's your name, love?
What's your name? Sarah? Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. Nice to meet ya. Have you met a shrunken head before? You're doing remarkably well. I think Simon.
How's it going? No, I'm actually from the western states.
Oh, across the pond.
The actual states.
The actual states.
Well, that is a long broom ride to Hogwarts
It
every
is.
morning, brother. Wow.
Hey,
And what's your name?
Brandon.
Brandon. Welcome to the night bus, brother.
I've come a long way to be here because, my gosh, we have a West Coast campus, but I think the East Coast campus is amazing. What do you think?
Of Hogwarts?
Yes.
I didn't know there were multiple locales.
I guess there is. I didn't even know that.
I think there's no. You got like Ilvermorny over in the States.
Oh my gosh. But no, it's great to be here, and I can't wait to explore everything you guys have to offer.
Very cool. Did you want to snap a photo, brother? I'll take one of those.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Which way you're going to start? You have Bargain Alley.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. And take it away. You're ready.
Sick. Got it. Nice. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Oh, you have a
Here we go.
You first, man. We'll follow you.
All right, here we go. Okay, this is amazing so far. The anticipation's killing me. Oh my gosh, look at this. Whoa. Holy Lord.
Let me get
Wow.
your face here.
This is nuts. This is nuts right now. This is crazy.
What do you think, conductor?
Oh,
Honestly, I think really this is the best
Oh my
review.
gosh.
Really, I think one of the most creative fans of
dude, this is awesome. Look at all this. Yeah, 3.5 years. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Wow, this is nuts. I love this. God, I wish this was in Hollywood. This is nuts, man. Just all the architecture that went into this, the creativity that went into this is nuts. This kind of reminds me of what we saw in Epic Universe, but this has been around a lot longer. And we got Green God's Bank with the dragon. That is so freaking cool. And then we have a staircase going way up there. This is really cool. Oh my gosh. And it keeps going. This is really cool. They got a statue over here, a golden statue. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Oh my God. And it keeps going. This is nuts. There's like little crevices everywhere. This is nuts. Wow. This is really cool, guys. Like, I mean, I know I keep saying the same words over and over, but this is phenomenal. Wow. So they have a Green Gods money exchange right here too. which is pretty cool. I think that's a whole experience. Look at this. This is pretty cool. Wow.
Welcome to the Gringotts Money Exchange.
This is so cool. Wow. This is freaking awesome. So cool. I'm teary-eyed right now because this is freaking phenomenal. I love this. Diagon Alley for me, my God. Please bring it to Hollywood, please. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Look at that. Just every little square inch is detailed. This is crazy. This is nuts. And then we have, let's turn the camera around real quick. We got a fountain that interacts with the wands. I love that. Got another restaurant, which is pretty cool. But this little mermaid here, it's pretty cool. You got like the mermaid from Goblet of Fire. That's awesome. And then right up there is the Hogwarts Express train station, which is really cool. Oh my gosh. I could be in this land all day, not do literally anything else. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. And then they got the leaky cauldron. That's cool. Let's go explore that for a hot minute. This is really cool. They even got the sign Nocturne Alley down here. Okay, this is cool. It's creepy, but it's cool. What? I didn't even know they had this. Okay, this is awesome. Wow. Borgin and Bergs. This is really cool. It's dark in here and I love this. Wow. Oh, that's interesting. The screen changes. That's cool. Wow. This is really cool. Bellatrix Lestrange, Wanted, that's cool. And they have another entrance, I think over here. Let's walk in here, it's kind of dark. Like I'd be creeped out right now if they had like Dementors in here or Death Eaters roaming around, that'd be cool. There's the Borgin and Burke store. This is my first impressions. This is awesome. A lot of Death Eater merch, and I love that. And it's like that creepy vibe. I love it. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then they kind of have some more stuff on the back here. That is so cool. Wow. And they have some more over here. It just keeps going. They have some phone cases that are Death Eaters, which is pretty cool. Wow, this is awesome. And then they have a staircase that goes up there, and they even have the actual music they played. That's cool. That is cool. Wow. Borgin and Burke's is awesome. This is so freaking cool. But I have to check out the Weasley's Wizard Candy Store. I have to. It's a must. I have to do it. Let's go inside and check it out. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Wow. It's a lot of the same merch we have in Hollywood, but on the other hand, the theming is totally different. Like, this is really cool. That's really cool. And they even have the outfit, which is pretty awesome.
Okay, we'll do it.
That is so cool. But let's go check out the candy store. Let's start down here. Wow. This is so cool. Look, it just keeps going. That's cool. I remember that from the movies.
Just stick with me.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, so sorry. That is so cool. Wow, that is awesome. Wow, look at all this. Oh my gosh. It just keeps going up and up. That's so cool. Huh. That is so awesome. Let's go back over here. Let's go upstairs a little bit, but before we do, they even have ears, which is really cool. Oh my gosh. This is bringing me back. This is so cool. And then they got some shirts over here. Oh my gosh. They got the candy store, which a lot of the candy we have here in Hollywood, not all of it, but chocolate cauldron, that's kind of cool. This is pretty awesome. They got the jelly beans. That's so freaking cool. And just the overall theming, like each jar has like these different wizard hats on. That's so cool. And just the overall theming. Let's see what desserts they whipped up today. Oh, that's so cool. Chocolate skeleton, I love that. Ginger nut cookie. Butterbeer fudge. Oh my gosh. Cookies and cream fudge, there you go. My personal favorite. But overall, this is awesome. The vibe in here, I'm vibing out. This is crazy. But it definitely does look like Diagon Alley from the movies. This is so cool. Way to go, Universal. I wish we had this in Hollywood. Wow. Like, we have Hogsmeade, but we don't have this. I think we got a little robbed because we don't have space. But this is freaking awesome. Like, I mean, I'm home. Literally, I'm home. I cannot be more happy to be in here. Here's another store. It's a little crowded, so we're not going to go in there right now. But this is awesome. Oh my gosh. Got the dragon. Let's see if we could get him breathing fire. If not, that's okay. I'm here, that's all that matters. Here at Diagon Alley. And I love butterbeer, so I'm definitely gonna have to get one before we leave here. Just overall, I keep saying the same words, but I'm literally speechless. I'm crying inside because I love this. I'm living my childhood right now, being in Diagon Alley that I've been talking about for years and years and years. And then watching all the movies. Oh my gosh, as a kid, I just can't fathom. This is awesome. So cool. That's crazy. Oh, heck yeah. This is really cool. I love this. The kinetic energy in Diagon Alley is nothing I've ever seen ever before. Here she is. Here's the mermaid from Goblet of Fire. I love this. I love that they incorporated one of the mermaids from the Black Lake. Awesome. Okay, so we're in Diagon Alley. My childhood has been fulfilled. My bucket list has been fulfilled. Big shout out to Hollow Gelato, but it wouldn't be the same if I didn't try Universal Orlando Diagon Alley Butterbeer. So here we go. Fire. Absolute fire. The whole land, butterbeer, everything. I forgot to show you guys when I was in here earlier, because I just took Tommy in here and they have a bunch of cursed artifacts on the back wall. That is so cool. Wow. So they have the closet from Half-Blood Prince, and you can actually hear the bird in here. That's crazy. It is so cool to see this in person. The vanishing closet that Malfoy used to teleport the Death Eaters from Borgin and Bergs, which we're currently in right now, to Hogwarts, into the Room of Requirement. That is so awesome. And just kind of the backdrop overall view, this is so cool. And I was saying for Nocturne Alley, it'd be so awesome if they had Death Eaters roaming around. That'd be awesome. Here we go, the Escape from Gringotts. There we go, awesome. This is so cool, guys. Gringotts Bank. Oh my gosh. I love this. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. I see it. I see it. This is so cool. You got Tommy behind me, in front of me, George and Abby in front of me. There we go.
You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it. That is so cool, guys. I never want to leave this land. Oh my God, look at this. Holy Lord. Whoa. That is so freaking cool. And the chandeliers are awesome, dude. You have all the goblins. Wow. This is so cool. Definitely lifelike. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Seeing the goblins. This is awesome.
Hello.
Hi. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
You will be escorted to the vaults. Well, that's all. Move along.
This is really cool, guys. The newspapers move.
Everything moves with books, papers, and portraits.
That's so cool. Also, they got the Murklets. Very cool. That's so cool.
All the way across the room.
Quickly, that all day. I'm supposed to take you down to see the vaults. Let me just get the keys. What was that?
They're Weasley's wildfire whiz-bangs. Fireworks from my brothers Fred and George.
Douglas, what are you doing here?
This is my office, Mordak. The question is, what are you doing here?
I was about to show our new clients the vault. I was just getting the keys.
Well, I moved them. All you have to do is ask. Accio keys.
How did you get in here? We haven't seen
Well,
you since...
don't let me keep you from your tour. I just need to pick up a few things and I'll be on my way. You haven't seen me. Actually, if you don't mind, I'll join you on your tour. We can all leave together. I'll meet you at your cars.
Well, what are we talking about for? Let's get moving. Now, listen to me. The passage to your left will take you to a pair of lifts. The lifts will take you down to the cart station. There you will board a cart for the journey to the vaults beneath the Gringotts. I'll see you down there. You clear off now. My patience is running thin.
We're going to be going in the elevator. That's pretty cool. And that's our ride vehicle. Can't wait.
A wild cart ride awaits you. Be warned, it is not for everyone. Muggles might describe the journey to the vaults as a high-speed roller coaster ride.
Going to the vaults. This is cool. Wow. Look at this. We got the caves. Oh my gosh. This totally feels like the movie. This is so fucking cool. Alright, just got off Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts in the Gringotts Bank. And literally right when I walk in the show building, or the opening scene where you're walking on the Wizard Gringotts Bank floor, I literally thought I was on the Warner Brothers lot, and they took a break for lunch and I was able to walk the set. That's how accurate it is. And then the ride vehicle and the whole ride, just the queue going down to the vaults was amazing. Now, I would say this attraction, even though this land's 12 years old, but I will say this attraction holds up. You had physical sets, it was on a roller coaster track, and you had screens, so you had the best of three, all three. The one thing I would say is the screens are kind of lagging a little bit with the movement, so I would say, if anything, the only thing I would change off this is get rid of the 3D, but keep everything else. It was fantastic. I could not be more happy to finally check this off my bucket list. This was amazing. There he goes. He's going to breathe fire. Huh. I almost forgot I should show Weasley's shop here. Crazy. And then as we exit Diagon Alley, my dreams have been fulfilled. Okay, so we just finished Diagon Alley, and I could not be more happy to fulfill my childhood dream. This was incredible. I literally could come to Universal Studios in Orlando and literally spend the whole day in Diagon Alley. This is only one of two dreams, because across the way we got King's Cross Station over here, which we're going to do later, and we're going to ride the Hogwarts Express. My gosh, that's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Alright, we just got out of Diagon Alley. Now we're going to have lunch at Lombard's Landing. This should be interesting because it had I looked at the menu, it looks interesting, so let's do it. So right when you walk in past the entrance, they got like a fountain here, which is pretty awesome. This is pretty cool. You got the fish. That is really, really cool. Wow. I'm telling you, this, you know, every single restaurant we've gone to at Universal Orlando Resort, whether it was Epic Universe Islands or even the studios, so far I'm not disappointed with the ride queues and the restaurants with the theming. Incredible. So just the bottom floor is, I love this brick theme and just everything about this. And this is a shout out to my grandpa who passed away a long time ago, but he loved collecting these sailboats, you know, this size and smaller sizes. But here we go, we're gonna go upstairs. Again, the theming is just awesome in these restaurants, and the attractions and just everything. Wow, I love this so much. Makes me want to move to Florida more. Just hang out at the parks all day. That's so cool.
Even when we're doing our reviews, we're gonna be hella loud. Yeah. Because I'm super loud.
So I got the lobster mac and cheese. It looks so awesome. It has that breadcrumb on there. It looks amazing. George got the lobster bisque with the L for Lombards. That's awesome. And then Abby got crispy calamari. That looks awesome. I love my calamari. Okay, so we're here at Lombard's. I got the lobster mac and cheese. It looks awesome. I can't wait to try it because I love mac and cheese, but I love lobster as well. So the two combined is going to be awesome. Here we go. Actually, it's really good. I love it. I give it 10 out of 10.
Nice.
I you know, aesthetically, you can see behind me, Lombard's is kind of like a high-end seafood restaurant, and I love this. And it's a great start. I can't wait to try the other thing I got, which you guys will see very soon. All right, we just got done with Lombard's, and again, the staff was absolutely incredible. Our waiter, Katrina, was absolutely incredible, and we asked to come out on the balcony here, and look at this view. Let me show you guys. This view is beautiful. You have the lagoon area right here. You have Men in Black over here, which we're gonna definitely do. The Simpsons area. Then you have all this stuff right here. It is awesome. And then kind of off in the distance, you got Transformers way over there. But I love this view. I literally feel I'm on vacation. This is awesome. This is more than a theme park. And I've said that for all the theme parks for Universal. I can't wait to see what Disney has to offer. And then right there, literally right behind that facade, is Diagon Alley. You had the night bus right there where you saw my interaction, and literally off to the left right there is King's Cross Station, which we're going to check out later on today, where I'm going to ride the Hogwarts Express, and I can't wait. But this view is amazing, and I love Universal Orlando a lot. Now, just reviewing the Lombard's seafood restaurant, the inside is very beautiful, as you guys saw earlier. The food looked amazing as well. The food tasted good as well. But I will continually say this: the service from Universal has been incredible. Like, I mean, incredible, outstanding service. The team members have been awesome with their information, talking to us. And it's just been a great thing. Even the character meet and greets have been phenomenal. So far, I have not had one disappointing factor for Universal Orlando. There you go.
What's up? How you doing?
About 97.85% really well. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. The same, man.
There's a lot of cameras floating around.
Yeah, I like
What's
it.
going on? What's your name?
Tommy.
Where are you from? Are you from California?
I'm from California.
What part?
Bay Area.
I'm from Hill Valley, down south.
Oh, wow, nice.
Specifically, currently 1885.
I know. I've been there. I think we've been there.
All right.
Yeah. How cool is that?
You got shots.
Yeah.
There you go.
So is this for a vlog or blog or?
Exactly.
Or,
yes, it will be.
For the TikTok or whatever?
Yeah, Instagram.
Instagram.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, if there's anything you have specifically other to ask me about, go right ahead. But if not, well, then I guess I'll see you in the future.
Yeah, see you in the future. Thank you. Nice.
So Scooby-Doo and the gang made it to Florida. Man, we're gonna see him back in Hollywood pretty soon. That's awesome. And then one of the amazing shows we're gonna check out here at the studios, the Bourne Spectacular. I can't wait because I love the Bourne movies. I love Matt Damon. So I can't wait to check this out. So there it is, folks. The Bourne Spectacular. Cannot wait. Here we go. They have some pictures from the Matt Damon Bourne movies. I love this. Crazy. And the bike. And then they actually have the car from, I think, the second one. That's awesome. Can't wait. Here comes Marilyn Monroe in the convertible. Absolutely incredible. You definitely don't see this in Hollywood. This fire. And absolutely amazing. Hi, Marilyn. So cool. I love that car. Even in the queue, they had props and photos from all his movies, and I loved it. I'm speechless. And when I come back to Universal Orlando, when I have my annual pass, you better believe I'm going to be seeing this show. Now, one thing I do want to add for the pre-show, because you can't film any of it, but for the pre-show, when you look at it, it kind of reminds me and gives possibly a little hint that maybe a Bourne 6 will be coming out and a possible storyline for that. So it's definitely a wonderful show to go see. So now we're in front of the Universal Orlando Horror Makeup Show, which actually was on the verge of closing. I'm glad they didn't close it, so I can experience it. I can't wait. We just got out of Bourne Spectacular, which was incredible. Makes me want to go see a Bourne movie and go watch all the Bourne movies, but now we're gonna go experience this, and I'm so glad I could see this show before it might disappear. And I love horror, I love HHN, so I can't wait to see what this show has to offer here at the studios. There we go, Beetlejuice.
What made you think that was necessary?
Oh my gosh.
I'm wildly and also absolutely not interested.
That's awesome.
I'm not from here, man. I'm from Universal Studios Hollywood, so you could probably see it.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
I mean, maybe if I really looked or something.
Yeah.
Not exactly my style.
There you go.
Go get a picture?
It's okay.
So I love this walking right in. Meet the Makers. That's awesome. Just the whole theming. This is really cool. They have some old props here. This is really cool. Wow, look at this. I know some of my horror fans and the West Coast is going to enjoy this. This is pretty cool. Even this, look at this. It's pretty cool. Oh, there you go. Wow. I love all the history. This is so cool. A lot of this was filmed, all the monster movies mainly were filmed at the Hollywood Park because it's still an active movie studio, so it is pretty cool to see all these props. Oh, there you go, Phantom of the Opera. I love that. That's so freaking cool. Oh my gosh.
Nothing more shines. Lifeless eyes, black eyes like a doll's eye. When he comes out,
cool. all the movies. You got Dracula, Phantom of the Opera, Frankenstein, Psycho, Jaws, Halloween 2, Karloff the Mummy, Jurassic Park, Hello Boy, let's see. It Came from Outer Space, The Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Bride of Frankenstein. Incredible. I love the props in here. Let's go over here now. Okay, so we have some mummy props from the newest Mummy movie with Tom Cruise. This is pretty cool. So actual clothes worn by the actors and actress. That is so freaking cool. You got the actual script here. That's really cool. And then the actual tomb or coffin. That's really cool. Wow. Crazy. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Wow. That's really awesome.
Really sorry to be upsetting.
Rick Baker. I love that. There's the Grinch and how the prosthetic happened for Jim Carrey. There you go. That is so freaking cool. Okay, here's some Chucky right here. And then the Mummy as well. This is really cool. Wow. Oh, there's where I left my Raptor. Just hanging out in here. I love it. I love it. They got the original Jurassic Park script. This is really cool. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. How can I forget this? Universal Halloween Horror Nights. We got Mr. Jack the Clown right here, which is their mascot for Orlando. This is really cool in some of the houses. Wow. This is really, really, really cool. That is so cool. And we've been speculating for 2026 they could have Hollywood Harry, which is our mascot in Hollywood, and Jack the Clown go against each other in the house. That'd be awesome. But I can't wait to see the horror and makeup show. So this is gonna be awesome. So we have sat down for the horror makeup show. Like I said outside, I am so glad they didn't get rid of this yet. I'm glad I'm gonna be able to experience it. Because who knows how long this show has.
You don't even care, do you? Oh, Alex. Oh, it's been a day. It's getting awkward, isn't it?
I very is.
You're not going to help me, are you? Nope. Sit down. You heartless tourist. I'm going to die thanks to you. Yeah, put that camera right on her face. Here I go. Ah!
Hi. Look at you volunteering twice in the same show. Your need for attention is terrifying.
Amazing.
But you know what? Because you're helping us out, we will be giving you and your wonderful husband a free 3-day cruise. Brochure.
Oh.
To Mexico.
Sweet. Come on over here. Just put your hand through this one. No, it's not a breastplate. It's a vest. Here, turn around. Now, see that glove?
I do.
Yeah, you want to put that on Tina? Sure. Tina, move this way. There we go. I got a question for you, Tina. Have you ever seen the movie called The Green Mile? No? It was the feel-good comedy of the year. All right, let me take a look at you. You look like a Power Ranger from Mexico. All right, this is what's called a telemetry suit. It's got a whole bunch of wires and sensors on it. It's actually connected to a creature I've got behind the curtain over there. I'm going to tell you more about that in just 1 second, okay? Right now, I want to introduce everybody to my creature. Can I get a drum roll, please? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Let me bring you the one, the only, Eddie!
Hey, you told me this thing was for a children's show.
Oh yeah, no, he is for the sequel to the live-action Dora the Explorer movie that came out a few years ago. It's a great scene. It's the last scene of the movie. It's the scene where Dora learns how to run. She doesn't make it. All right. Hi, how are you? Tina, just step right there. Here's what's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to turn on this vest. Okay? I'm going to turn on this power box. Electricity is going to come through these wires, through these wires, through these wires, into that vest. Look, you might feel a little... Don't worry, you won't remember a thing when you wake up. Your pants might be wet though, I'm just saying.
Let's take a picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all right, here we go. I'm doing, here we go. Yay! That's for the insurance.
Yes. All right, stand, do not move. Don't move. Right. I'm gonna turn this on.
Oh,
that's good. That's
the lights. The lights are working. Yes, bueno.
Everything's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Hold on, just 1 second. Keep back, she might explode. Let's move our hand up very gently. Hand up very gently. Oh, look at that! You're doing that. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Folks, this is the same technology they use in video games. It's also the same technology they use to keep Keith Richards alive. Back and forth. Oh. I only talk to God when I need a favor. You like jelly roll? No? I'm more of a glazed donut fan myself. Hi, kids. Hi, Ronan. My name is Eddie and I live under your bed. No? Sorry. Check your closet. Put her hand on her stomach. Let's take a bow here. Back up. Put her hand down to her side. No, side. Down. I'm gonna turn this off. Turn this off. What do you think, folks?
Yeah!
All right, just got done with the horror makeup show. My gosh, it's a small little theater, probably has about 50 seats, but maybe even 70 seats, I'm not sure, but it was awesome. I hope they never get rid of this, and if they ever do get rid of it in Orlando here at the studios, bring it to Hollywood. I thought it was a funny show. They incorporate the audience. It's a lot of fun. Learn some back history about the makeup they use for a lot of the movies from back in the day to current, so that's pretty awesome. But let's keep going. All right, everybody, we made it to E.T. Adventure. I'm gonna go check this out. I've been waiting for this as well because this is a ride we actually lost out in Hollywood, so I can't wait to see E.T. once again, and I'm so happy that Universal Orlando still has it. I'll let you guys know after the ride. So there's some artwork from the movies. That's pretty cool. And even on here, it's pretty awesome. I think we get our passports too, which is pretty cool. Got my photo pass card, I'm ready. Look at this, wow. I didn't remember this in Hollywood, but this is pretty cool. This is really cool. Wow. I'm loving this. This is really cool. This is an awesome queue. Even an attraction this old, I love it. Crazy. And there's the ride right there. Unbelievable. Alright, just got off ET Adventure. We don't have this in Hollywood. What replaced ET was the Mummy, but riding ET once again and helping him get home to his home planet was amazing. I personally loved it. I thought it was awesome. I know a lot of people think it's outdated. You know what, it might be outdated to most, but I loved it. If I was an annual pass holder out here in Universal Orlando, Florida, especially for all the Universal parks, I would definitely hit this ride every single time I'm here. I think it was awesome. I think it was just amazing. It really brought me back to my childhood. I loved it. So I hope they never get rid of it. You know, Holo Gelato was saying that basically Steven Spielberg put, you know, placeholders in place so that way, even if he's one day sadly passes, he has placeholders where supposedly they'll never get rid of this ride. So I hope that's the case, because I would love to come back many more years to Universal Orlando and ride ET Adventure and help them get home. And as we're walking past Springfield or heading towards Springfield, we got the Back to the Future train. This thing is freaking awesome. I love that. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. I figured I left my ride here somewhere. There it is, the conductor ride. I love it. All right, everybody. I can't wait to try Men in Black Alien Attack. It's a shooter ride. George swears that it's one of the best shooter rides here in Universal Orlando. I can't wait to try it. I love all the Men in Black movies with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. I heard they're even making a new one where Will Smith is possibly going to come back. So why not enjoy some nostalgia here at Men in Black Alien Attack in Universal Orlando, Florida at the studios. All right, this is Theme Park Conductor. I absolutely enjoyed this ride. I might not have gotten the highest score, but yet I felt like I was going to attack by aliens. I don't know what the deal is, but this is crazy. Hey, wait a second. Why are you speaking for me? I'm Theme Park Conductor. You're just a dog in a suit. Wait a second. But he's right. It was absolutely fire. I loved it. I hope they never get rid of this, because I grew up with Men in Black, and he's wearing the suit, so I don't know. He thinks it's fun. I think it's fun. So who knows? But it's great.
I don't know what the hell I just saw.
I gotta see it. I gotta see it. All right, just got a Men in Black Alien Attack. I think this is one of the best indoor dark ride kind of laser tag attractions. I thought it was absolutely amazing. The queue was amazing. Again, another childhood IP that I enjoy as a ride. I know many people don't like it or might not, you know, go to the park for this, but I think it's absolutely amazing. Now, I just did something on Holo Gelato that will be on my IG later on, so definitely stay out for social media because you're gonna laugh. I think you're gonna have a great time. But this attraction is awesome. All right, folks, we're passing by just after leaving Men in Black, and this is the old Fear Factor live stunt show stage, which they kind of sometimes use for HHN, maybe for a show, but for the most part, it just sits abandoned doing nothing. Personally, for me, I'd rather them rip it down if they're not going to do anything with it, like all year round, and use it only sometimes, and put another attraction here. It's big enough where I think it's possible, so we'll see. Hey, wait a second. Is that Bio Reconstruct up there? What are you doing up there, man? Maybe filming some more updates for Universal. Maybe for Epic, maybe for Disney, who knows? There we go, everybody.
Alright, here we go. The Mardi Gras parade at Universal
Mardi
Studios.
Gras, our first time.
My friends, good times roll, yeah!
too. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you guys. There you go. Oh, of course. Oh. Crazy. I'm getting all sorts of beads. awesome. Oh my God. I'll take the full one. Oh my God. This is getting wild. I can't even hold the camera straight. Guy. Oh my God. And I have so many. That is awesome. Thank you. Oh my God. All right, I know the camel was bouncing around a lot, but I got a ton of beads. This was nuts. Oh my gosh, this might be a yearly tradition. I might have to come back for Mardi Gras. Happy Mardi Gras. This is awesome. This is fantastic. Look at George, hold on. So this is Mardi Gras, my gosh. If this is a taste of what New Orleans is like, I can only imagine.
Yeah, I know, because I mean, in New Orleans, I'd be having my shirt off.
This guy, I swear, if he had his shirt off, he'd probably need 2 or 3 people that carry his beads, because he would have so many.
Exactly, carry them for me. I have an entourage.
You would have an entourage. That's funny.
Yes.
But in all seriousness, kind of joking around, this was my first ever Mardi Gras here at Universal Studios Orlando, and I could not be more thankful. Tommy Toon World, get in here. Stop being off to the side. Get in here. So all 3 of us, first time, and Abby behind the camera, first time at Mardi Gras, and it was absolutely fantastic.
It really was a party. It really was. Like, I mean, it was very, as I said, it was very vibrant. It was very, very universal.
By far.
Like, it was just like the colors, the music, the floats, the people. I mean, the people literally, I think we're honestly like professional baseball players, because they were welling them at us.
They were.
Yeah,
So-
Universal knows how to turn up, man. This is the function right now. Everybody's pumped. Everybody's smiling. It's pretty lit.
Absolutely, because George said he got hit in the chest with beads. I got hit in the face and the phone, but I didn't mind it. It was awesome, by far. It was awesome. And it entices me to come back next year for Mardi Gras 2027. All right, folks. We're going to end it tonight. Not doing so hot. We were on the Hogwarts Express. You guys saw it. And as soon as we got sat down, not even 3 minutes later, they pulled everyone off the train. It stopped working. Islands of Adventure closed at 8. The studio closes at 9. So we weren't able to do the Hogwarts Express. George is going to try tomorrow, because we're going to Epic Universe, but we're going to maybe make Epic a short trip and come over to either the studios or islands to go ride the Hogwarts Express, because George really feels horrible that I didn't ride it. I've been talking about it forever, and him and Tommy paid extra money for the Express Pass for Universal Parks, and that was the one thing George wanted to see me do. So we'll try again tomorrow. But have a good night, everybody. Again, on location at Universal Studios, Florida. That's going to close it, folks.